Thanks for joining. This is 30-minute power. So only 30 minutes, get it in, get it done, getting out. But lots of flowing, lots of movement. So if you ever need to kind of drop down into a child's pose or take extra kind of patting underneath the knees or under the wrists, do whatever you need to do. Let's start actually in tabletop. Usually this is the second pose we do, but we're gonna start here and just kind of work out the wrists a little bit. So once you find tabletop, you can tuck the toes or untuck them. It doesn't really matter to me. We'll put the palms kind of under the shoulders and just kind of move kind of back and forth. Shaking out the head maybe. Kind of finding a little sway. It could be kind of small, it could be bigger. Maybe the knees open up, you kind of drop the chest a little bit. All right. And then we're gonna flip the palms upside down. So go ahead, flip the palms, then take the fingers towards each other so it kind of looks like that. And then we're just gonna kind of roll side to side. This is a really good one to do. So we're having like a baby warm up. We don't really do a super big warm up for this one just because we have less time. But if we do one, it's just good to kind of work the wrists out, the fingers. Good. One hand can come on top of the other, maybe a little press down into the mat, kind of from the palms to the knuckles, all the way to the fingertips. Kind of wake everything up. If I wake up, it's 4 o'clock. I know it's not really waking up, but I guess if you woke up a little bit later, this would count. Good. And I'll just take a few cat-cows. So however you want to take the palms, you can, or take the hands. Fingers can be pointed out or back behind if you kind of want to do something a little bit different. Inhale to lift the chest. Careful of the low back if you have the fingers flipped. And then exhale, maybe rounding in. Inhale, taking it forward. Exhale, round. Good. Couple more pairs. Switching it out if you need to. Good. And then finding one more cat pose and holding it there. I have like the weirdest music playing, so I'm just gonna change that out real quick. Good. So really feeling like you're taking kind of the shoulder blades all the way up into the sky. Good. Holding it there. One more breath. And then coming back to a neutral spine, maybe dropping the hips side to side once you're there. And then we're going to lift up for plank pose. So we're gonna lift the knees up for plank, and we're really gonna protract the shoulders and kind of hug the low belly up and into the front of the chest. So it's almost like a little bit higher of a plank that you're usually used to, but you're really gonna feel like you're lifting up through the shoulders, you're pressing the ground away. You're kind of really high on the toes back there, but you really feel kind of like this zip up motion. I hate that analogy, but it actually does make a lot of sense. So it's like you're zipping kind of the low belly up into the ribs, up into the chest. Breathe in here. Good. One more breath like this. Good. And then we're gonna go straight into it. So we're gonna reach the left arm and the right leg back. If you need kind of more balance and more stability, you'll drop the left knee. But if you can, try to find some balance. Right leg pulls back, left arm tries to reach out. Good. Left knee to right elbow, trying your best, taking it slow, lifting out. Number 2, reaching out. Number 3, one more, reaching out, curling it in, and then bringing it back. Dropping into regular plank, switch sides, dropping that left knee dropping the right knee if you need it. Curling it in for 4, exhale, to reach, 3, 2, And one. Good. Regular plank. Hold it here. And then up and back for down dog. Lifting the hips back. Down dog should feel real good after that. Pedaling it out, take a breath or two. Kind of stretch behind the legs, stretch the backs of the ankles. Keep pressing the palms down, kind of shifting your weight up into the hips. Good. One more breath. And then take some little side down dog. So pivot the heels to the right, kind of the toes face the left, and drop the right hip kind of down to the right. You can even tent the left fingertips, get a nice big stretch through the left side of the body. Good. Other side. Pivot the heels to the left, toes to the right, drop the left hip kind of down over to the left side. You can tent the right fingertips. And then back to the center. Good. All right, we're gonna hover the knees. It's like a hovering child's pose. So you're gonna really pull yourself back into the heels, kind of keeping the hips high, hover the knees. And then we're going straight to chaturanga. So inhale, roll forward, bend the elbows, chaturanga, up to plank, and then back to down dog. Hover the knees, shift it forward, chaturanga, up to plank, and then back to down dog. Two more. Hover the knees, shift it forward, bend the elbows, up plank pose, back to down dog. Last one. Hover the knees, roll forward, up to plank, and back to down dog. Good. Take a breath here. Looking up to the top of the mat, couple steps, little hop. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. And then rising all the way up to standing. Inhale to lift up. Okay, couple Surya Namaskar A's, so we'll take it into a couple sun styles. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift. Palms down, feet back. Chaturanga. Up dog or cobra if you're taking it a little bit lower. And then exhale, up and back, down dog. 3 breaths. And then looking up top of the mat, bend the knees, kind of shift the hips forward, the feet will follow. Halfway lift, nice flat back, little bend in the knees. Exhale, rising up, standing. Straight to the next one, forward fold. Halfway lift. Stepping back to plank, lowering to that low plank or to the belly. Cobra or to up dog. Exhale to down dog, 2 breaths here. And then looking forward, making your way all the way to the top, into that Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, rising up, standing. Good, next one, exhale. Halfway lift. Good, drop the hands, step the feet back, plank, chaturanga, up dog. Exhale, down dog, 1 breath. Couple steps, little hop up to the top. Halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to rise up to standing, and we'll take 1 more. Exhale, hinge through the hips, coming down. Halfway. Stepping back. Vinyasa. Down dog, no breath, couple steps, it'll hop up to the top. Halfway lift. Exhale. Rising up, standing. Good, flip the palms, actually intertwine the fingers, flip the palms and reach up nice and tall. Kind of tuck the hips underneath you, pull the ribs in, reach through the arms. Kind of ground through all 10 toes. And then making your way back to down dog. So you can take a flow if you want. Chances are you're not going to, so you can just step it back to downward facing. Good. And then just close the eyes, kind of shake out the head, loosen it out a little bit. Maybe take a glance up to the fingers. See if they're all facing the front. Coming all the way back down. Good. Left leg is gonna lift. Inhale, kind of keep the hip closed. So still dropping that left hip a little bit lower than the right. And then knee to nose 4 times. Exhale, bring it in. Really lift it up here. Send it all the way back. Number 2, lift it up. Bring it back. Number 3, pull it forward, lift it up, lift it back, and then take that last one. Lift it up, now step it up in between the hands, crescent lunge. Couple steps or a big step. Inhale to come up, crescent lunge. Good, holding it here, pulling that kind of right hip forward, left hip back. Reach out nice and tall in the upper body. Keeping the arms up, we're either gonna drop the right knee down a couple times, or you're gonna kind of shorten the stance a little bit and lift the heel up if that right knee is kind of too sensitive to come down. So, lowering down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Crescent lunge. Open up to warrior 2. Once you're there, maybe if you had to shorten the stance a little bit, if you're lifting the heel, you're gonna open it out. And then take a nice reverse. Exhale, right hand to the back, right thigh, or behind the back. Left arm up and over the head. Side angle. Left forearm down, right arm up. Maybe looking up towards the sky. Good. Coming for that warrior 2 bind. So the left arm is gonna drop to the inside of that left leg. It's gonna then wrap underneath the left thigh and the right arm comes behind the back. As you kind of pull yourself forward, press that left shoulder into that left knee, open up that right shoulder up towards the sky, and then hold it there. One more breath. Right hand comes down to right side plank. So you're gonna take this front foot and you're gonna send it back, either stack or maybe lift it up. Good. Left arm over the head, left elbow to the left knee for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reach it back out. Drop the left hand. You're gonna spin this left leg to upside down triangle. So spin it underneath you, just like how you do knee to nose. And then drop it all the way over to the right side. Right arm is gonna lift. Right arm over the head. Hip dip that left hip. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Drop that right hand. I had to scoot myself out a little bit. Maybe take a little push up. Maybe. Coming up. And then send this left leg to 3-legged down dog, lifting up and back. Left foot drops. Whew. Take a breather. 1 more. Okay. Right leg lifts. Inhale. Shift forward, knee to nose. 5, lift it up. Send it back. Number 4, pull it up. Number 3, pull it up. Last 2. And then after that last one, you're gonna step it up, crescent lunge. Lifting up, keep breathing. Either shortening the stance to just lift the heel a couple times, or the left knee will come down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Open up warrior 2. If we did it right, we should be facing the other way. Good. Into a reverse. Left hand back. Right arm up and over. Really pull those right ribs all the way to the back. Kind of soften that left elbow. To side angle. Right forearm down. Really pull yourself into that front knee a little bit more. Left arm over the head. To warrior 2 bind. Right hand down. It comes underneath. So you kind of really connect that right shoulder to that right knee. Right arm under. Left arm behind the back. And really spin the chest up towards the sky. Good. One more breath here. Good. We're dropping the left hand down and rolling to left side plank. So that back heel will kind of lift up. You'll take that right foot behind you. Right arm over the head, right elbow to right knee for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Drop the right hand, spin that right knee to the nose, and then cross it over to the left side, dropping the pinky toe edge of that right foot. Left arm lifts. Hip dips. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Left hand down. Maybe taking a push-up or holding it here. Good. Right leg, three-legged down dog. Drop that right foot. Woo, take a breather. Nice sigh out. Looking up to the top of the mat, couple steps, little hop. Halfway. Exhale. Rising up, standing. Good, coming down for crow. So if you have some room at the top of the mat, you'll keep it there. If you kind of have to give yourself some room, go back up a little bit. And then we'll drop the hands down. That was all leg stuff, so we're gonna try to use the arms. So coming into crow, maybe not really lifting up into it, but kind of finding the position where you can. So a little kind of bend in the elbows, the fingers are nice and wide. You're coming forward, you're sending the chest forward, you're keeping the hips high. Maybe lifting one foot. Kind of feeling all the weight coming to the fingertips, out of the toes. Maybe lifting the other. Knees can always be on the outsides of the arms, so you pull the knees in and you kind of push the arms out into the knees. Taking a breath. And then coming down, a few rock and rolls. I'm sweating. Two more rolls. It's like a really good chance to get the breath back in that rhythm. Good. Coming all the way up. Drop the hands. Help yourself up. Step the feet back. Take a vinyasa. Up dog. Exhale to down dog. You ready? We're gonna do it one more time. Oh my God. We're gonna do it. All right, left leg lifts. Knee to nose 5 times. Reach it back. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, step it up, crescent lunge. Shorten the stance or not. Knee comes down, right knee 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1 to warrior 2. Open up. Front heel to back arch. Take a reverse. Exhale. Side angle. Left forearm down, right arm up. Good. Right side, warrior 2 bind. Left hand down. Left arm wraps underneath that left thigh, right arm behind the back. Hold it here. Maybe grabbing a shirt if you can't grab the fingers. And then looking down, drop the right hand, spin that left foot. You can even take a grab of it, maybe. Send it back there. For 5, knee to elbow. 4, keep holding yourself up. 3, 2, 1. Left hand comes down, spin that left leg underneath you to the right. Right arm lifts up, hip dips. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop the right hand, take a push up. Maybe, maybe not, or stay in there. Left leg, 3-legged down dog. Bend the knee, flex the foot, reach over there. Good. And then take some knee circles. Open up. Good, drop the left foot. Right leg lifts, we got one more side. For 5, big exhale. Inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step it up, crescent lunge. Heel lifts or left knee drops. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3 more, 2, and 1. Good, open up warrior 2. Reverse, exhale. Keep bending to that front knee. Side angle. Nice big stretch, left side of the body. Warrior two bind. Maybe closing the eyes, pretending you're not doing this. Good. Left side plank. You can grab a hold of those right big, or the right big toe. Maybe take it over, reach it back. Right elbow, right knee. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're almost done. Drop the right hand. Spin that right knee underneath. Extend the leg to the left. Left arm lifts. 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop the left hand. Maybe take a push up. Might be the only one. That's okay. Right leg, lifting it up. Bend the knee, flex the foot. Take some knee circles. Woo, that was awesome, guys. Drop that right foot. Go ahead, look to the top of the mat. Couple steps, little hop. Coming all the way down to lay on the back. Woo. Take a breather. Good. Maybe kind of move the knees a little bit side to side. All right, we're gonna pull the knees into the chest. Roll out the ankles. Crunch the toes. Point the toes, stretch the top of the feet. Good. And then we're gonna lift the shoulders, lift the head up off the mat, and then reach the arms all the way out front. So the palms are still facing each other, but the fingertips are pulling. We're gonna do 10 extending arm and leg. Arm will come over the head. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 more, 2, last one. Good. Pull the knees in, wrap the arms around, drop the shoulders, drop the head. Roll to the left, roll to the right. Good. All right, we're gonna take both knees over to the left side. Nice little spinal twist. Letting go, cooling off. Looking over to the right, choosing how much you want the knees bent or the legs straight, the knees up higher or kind of dropping down away from you. Palms can face up. Maybe kind of bring the fingers into a fist. Roll them out. Slow the breath down. Kind of feel the top leg is nice and heavy into the bottom. You just kind of fold it over to the left. Nothing much else is going on. Three more inhales, 3 more exhales. If you want, you can kind of send that left arm in front of the chest, kind of grab a hold of the left fingers, and maybe reach the left arm to the right, just a little. Coming back to the center. Finding the other side, so maybe a little quick roll left and right, and then knees over to the right. Stack the feet, stack the ankles, stack the knees. Maybe looking over to the left or straight up towards the sky. Reaching the arms apart, sending the shoulder blades away from each other. Feeling the spin coming through the ribs. Low back is just kind of following along over to the right side. Maybe those exhales are kind of helping you to kind of press the body down into the mat. Letting all that extra weight go. And if you want, taking the right arm across the chest, reaching it over to the left, kind of pulling out through the fingers a little bit if you want. Last breath. And then coming back to the center, you're gonna come straight to happy baby. So flexing the feet, either grabbing on the outsides of the feet if you can get to the feet. If you can't, it's holding on to the ankles, the calves, behind the thighs. And you're just gonna rock and roll a little bit. Or it's not really a rock and roll, it's like a sway, side to side. Still pulling the knees down, keeping the feet flexed. Feeling that you're pulling the heels up, kind of pointing the toes down. One more big breath in. And then sigh that exhale out, coming into Shavasana. Nice big full body stretch before we find a little stillness. Reach through the fingers, point through the toes. And then coming into any variation of laying down that you'd like. Nice and flat, little reclined bound angle maybe. If you want to be a little bit higher, maybe the feet out past the mat, knees pulling in. I found this new way of kind of crossing the arms in front, kind of giving yourself a hug. And then about a minute, just to kind of send you on your way. Be very proud of yourself. You did a lot in 30 minutes. So using this time just to kind of quiet the mind, maybe having nice thoughts for yourself instead of maybe what you have to do after or this weekend. Letting everything go. I'll do it with you. Keeping that rhythm of the breath, softening out the muscles, letting the arms hang heavy, letting the legs and the knees hang heavy. And then starting to take a nice deep breath in, maybe in through the nose. Reach the arms out, pull the knees in maybe. Take a nice big stretch. Roll out the wrists, the ankles, the fingers, the toes. Whatever you need to do to bring yourself back. And then we're going to roll over to our right side just for a breath or two. Kind of condense yourself together over here. And then we'll keeping the eyes closed, starting to press yourself all the way up. Coming into Sukhasana, crossing the shins, the ankles, wiggling everything out. Rolling out the shoulders, the head and the neck. And then we'll take a nice big inhale. We'll go ahead and reach the arms out to the side. We'll bring them all the way up. Palms come to touch. And then we'll lower them down to heart center and take a very well-deserved bow over your hands. Namaste. Thank you guys for taking this very quick power. I hope you enjoyed it.